How we doing, guys? And it's finished Sevilla 1, Arsenal 2. A big 3 points in the Champions League. And we'll start with that. We'll go with the positives. And yeah, it's a difficult place to go. Sevilla is never an easy place to play. Just ask Manchester United. Look what happened to them last time out. They lost 3-0 there. And it was, for me, the hardest away game within our group. And given the fact that we lost the last one, it was one of those where I was like, we need to make sure that we don't lose this, or even, draw for me would have been poor, because, you're dropping more points and you're putting more pressure on yourself to, qualify for the knockout rounds. But we got the job done. And like I said, it's a difficult place to go. So that's the positives. But let's actually talk about the game itself. And another poor performance. Another performance that's just underwhelming. Another performance where you're kind of scratching your head and thinking, what is the whole idea of the way that we're playing? Everything just feels a little slow. Everything feels a little... It's just something's off in comparison to last season. Is it Thomas Partey not playing? Is he more important than you actually realise in terms of the way he can break lines, break presses, etc.? It's really interesting. And because Kai Havertz has not been starting, people can't blame Kai Havertz. The same issues that were happening when Kai Havertz was playing are happening now. And you're sitting there and thinking, who can I blame? At the moment, it's Martin Odegaard that seems to be the scapegoat that's getting all of the blame. And don't get me wrong, it was another poor performance from him. And he was taken off, rightly so. But there was a lot of poor performances out there. David Raya, again. Question marks after question marks after question marks are going to keep getting asked about this guy when he's doing what he did tonight. Again, in the first half, there was a misplaced pass that was very reminiscent to the one that he done against Lens and they scored for. It didn't come back to bite us. Then he went and done something on the edge of his box and Sevilla nearly scored, all in the first half. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my words, here we go again. And then in the second half, right at the end, you're talking 93rd, 94th minute, he comes out for a cross in the box to punch it. And he nearly punches it into his own net. And it literally just goes over. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, this guy's not an upgrade on Ramsdale. From what I've seen so far, he's not an upgrade. I'm trying to think of this logically and with a clear head here. But when was the last time you saw Aaron Ramsdale make the mistakes that David Raya's doing on a consistent game-by-game basis? Yes, Aaron Ramsdale's made mistakes. We all know that. But then he'll have good games. And then a mistake might be in 6, 7, 8 games, something like that. David Raya, every game, without fail, is doing something wrong. Is it because we're just noticing it because of all the talk and all the pressure that's involved? But I genuinely can't think of Aaron Ramsdale making these errors on a consistent basis in the same way that David Raya is. Let me know in the comment section if you can, you know what I mean? It's like, I really, it's not great. I thought Gabriel Jesus was really good tonight before his injury. That's a bit of a worry. Was it injury, cramp? Looks like maybe a hamstring. Not too sure. Martinelli kind of in and out of the game. I thought Saka had another quiet game. He still doesn't look 100% right. I felt that Gabriel and Saliba dealt with everything that, came their way. But two players that stood out for me, and I'll give them special mention, is Declan Rice. I'm running out of superlatives to talk about with this guy. He is just immense. He does everything and then some. He is so good. I didn't realize he was this good. And when you're looking at the price tag, and this is, probably the biggest, credit to him, is that people aren't looking at the price tag. But when you do look at it, you're probably sitting there and going, it's a bargain, to be fair. Week after week, game after game, it's big performance after big performance. He's so good. And the other player I want to have a special mention to is Tomiyasu, who came in at left back. I thought he was excellent. I thought he played that inverted role really good. I thought he got forward. He was, helping in the creative department. And defensively, he was solid. And looking at that, I'll tell you something, Zinchenko's going to have a little job to get back in, because I thought Tomiyasu was superb. It's between him and Rice for man of the match. I thought Jesus was excellent, gets the assist. What a brilliant assist that was. Gets the goal. Unbelievable. So he would be in contention. I'll say those three. You got Jesus, Declan Rice and Tomiyasu. Given the fact that Tomiyasu doesn't play a lot of minutes, to come in and get those kind of performance out of him is immense. Declan Rice, like I said, he's just unbelievable, man. But yeah, I'd say Tomiyasu for me. I thought he really stood out. And considering he doesn't play unnatural position, big performance, So, but yeah, look, listen, we got the 3 points. I suppose that's the main thing. It's about the only thing that you can really take from that game in some respects, because there was a lot of just something's not clicking. Like I was saying right at the beginning of the video, it's just something's not clicking, and I don't know what it is precisely. It could well be this formation. I know it changes a lot in and out of transition, but when we go with this 4-4-2 diamond and we're narrow, the strikers are playing from in to out rather than out to in. And it just doesn't look right. And I don't like that formation at all. I never have liked that 4-4-2 diamond formation. Never have. And I just something's not right. Something's just not right. We're not as fluid as we were last year. But saying that, we're getting victories, aren't we? And we've only lost one all season in the Champions League against Lens. Yeah, so if we can click and get it right, then it's going to be a lot better, isn't it? So let me know in the comment section what you think. If you believe what, the reason behind it is. Is it personnel? Is it a system? What is the reason? Because I'm just stuck with it at the moment. I can't put my finger on it. But listen, we got the win. It's the 3 points. It's the difficult, game away from home in this group, navigated. 2 away games navigated. Only 1 left now, PSV. 2 home games. And yeah, we should be able to qualify from this group and top of it as well, hopefully. So, yeah, listen, if you are new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Press the notification bell as well. And get ready for the player ratings tomorrow morning. So until then, I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.